following the market, you know how incredibly crazy this time is right now. And there are no signs of slowing down, with roughly 1 million new homes being built. Courtney Cachet, an interior decorator and lifestyle expert, joins us today to give us the latest trends. Courtney, good morning to you. This is one of my absolute favorite topics to talk about. So what are we seeing in new builds?
Okay, well, we're seeing a lot, right?
Yeah.
For starters, we're seeing the biggest change now, which is for the first time in 15 years, it's actually more affordable to buy a newly built home than it is to buy a resale home. So that in itself is huge,
Yeah.
okay? And that, buyers really want a lot of personalization. And that's why I partnered with KB Home, because they're the best in the business at personalization. Um, you know, we want a lot of choices, right? We want to have a lot of flexibility. But also remember that new homes are built for the way we live today, as opposed to an older home. So there's just going to be so many things like indoor, outdoor flow, open plans, space for home offices, and capabilities for smart technology, which is also very high up on the list.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one thing I would think. I would think home offices are extremely important right now, as well as, technology and how that's incorporated into our homes. So what are you seeing in technology in our homes?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of smart technology that we're incorporating. So, for example, thermostats have come a long way. Thermostats that now learn the temperature of your preference in every room in the house. Also, keyless door entries, right? So now you can unlock your front door from anywhere in the world. These are things that before were just few and far between, and we're seeing them more now as standard features, which is important to remember.
Yeah, especially here in Arizona where it's so hot in the summer, I'm constantly trying to save money, but when I'm home, I want to be comfortable. So I love my app on my phone. I can just turn it down, turn it up before I get back home, and it's such a great thing. It's such a pleasure of mine for sure. Let's talk about the kitchen. The kitchen is such an important part of a home as well. What are we seeing in the kitchen?
Well, overall, we're seeing a lot of leaning towards a healthier home. Okay, so a healthier home is something that's another thing that's right top of everybody's mind. And we're seeing a lot of eco-friendly options in very standard products like, cabinetry. We're seeing a lot of, we want to look for, the bottom line is low and no VOC products in your cabinetry, in your countertops, in your carpeting, and even in your paint, because it's really about indoor air quality. Now, a newly built home is going to already have a better indoor air quality, but these things can add to it. And we're spending about 90% of our time in these homes, so we need to start really paying more attention.
Absolutely. What are some ways we can save money? I know my daughter built a new home and she loved it and it was wonderful, but it came at a very stock level. And of course, when she went to the design center, she said, oh, but I like this better. So by the end of it, I mean, there was a lot more money involved. How can we make sure to save some money while we're building?
Well, I mean, when you're building, the options are endless, right? So there are, you can take a home and add on everything in the book. But really, you can save a lot of money in your new home on utility bills, right? So keep in mind 3 words: Energy Star certified. An Energy Star certified home is going to help you save potentially up to $1,800 a year, furthering, a reduction in cost. Almost $2,000, right? $1,800, that's a lot of money. And again, the smart technology is a big popular thing. But when it comes to saving money, you really want to look at the utilities.
Absolutely. Any final words of advice?
Yeah, just to keep in mind that we don't have to make the compromises that we previously did in buying a new home, and that the homes with the newly built homes with all of these features are affordable. And if you want more information and a ton of inspiration, you can go to kbhome.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Courtney.
Thank you.